Yeah.
Let's change that.
So for any new subscribers, I'm Kyler.
And I'm Chanel, and we've decided to team up and become KCG Props and Arts.
Doing things solo started becoming a bit overwhelming for me, so instead of tackling everything alone, I decided to ask the next most talented person I knew to join me in building and creating content.
And now that there's two of us, you'll still be seeing a lot of the same stuff we've been making, just a lot more of it. Like making ups and how-tos on set building,
Display cases,
props, sculpting, figure customs,
and toys in general. So to start things off today, we're going to take these kind of ugly, not very accurate Power Ranger movie coins and turn them something into a little more worth adding to our collections.
All you'll need is your power coins, some clay, so we're using some super Sculpey, firm, and some paint. Let's get to it!
So here's some coins I've already finished. This one I went for more of a roughed up look. And this one I tried to make a little more movie accurate. You don't need to do anything to prep your coin, just make sure it's clean and start applying your clay. You don't want things perfect here, pull up some reference images if you need to. Next, take an X-Acto knife or a blade and start cutting the clay to add edges and some depth. I added some extra details. I carved into the clay with a toothpick, and I added the veins as well to the rock. Super Sculpey is great because it doesn't air dry, so you can take as long as you like. You need to bake it or boil it, so if you've used this type of clay, bring some water to a rolling boil, drop your piece in, immediately turn the element off, and give your piece about 2 minutes to harden before pulling it out. I wouldn't recommend this with most action figures or plastics, but you're safe with these power coins. And now we're ready for paint. I'm applying some gold to the face of the coin to bring out some of those details. You can use any paint here. Once it's dry, just use some rubbing alcohol on a cotton swab to get rid of the excess. Now I'm applying some black wash to the areas I didn't fill in on the coin. To get a rocky look with your paint job, make sure to apply the paints really wet and let them run and mix. Here I'm using 2 brown mixes and a black that I've watered down. Now we'll do a bit of dry brushing. Apply the paint to your brush and then wipe it on a paper towel to get rid of the majority of the paint. Then just lightly brush that onto the surface. I'm going with a carbon black mixed with some bronze. It gives a nice metallic effect. Try some different colors here, see what you can do. Now this might seem a bit odd, but I'm applying a clear gloss coat to the coin itself here. It gets rid of that plastic look, and I personally like when things are really shiny. Now I'm just going to add the final details, adding black to the veins on the rock, and then a bit of black wash on certain areas, so anything I scratched into the clay pops out. So here's some of my finished coins next to the originals. You can really see how that gloss coat helps make the details on the coin stand out and almost gives it a glass look instead of that plastic. So that's going to be it. But keep checking back because we're going to be giving away a full set of Energems from our Etsy store to one lucky subscriber. So if you need some Energems or you really want to add some to your collection, you're definitely going to want to keep tuning in.
For any materials we used or links to our online accounts, check out the description below. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and click that little bell for updates. We'll be back soon with more videos.